The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. Up against them, Muhammad Ali, 6 foot 3 inches tall, the best to ever do it. Smokin' Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. He is the great.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
What a great... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That hook scores. He threw a punch and just got countered. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier-Ali Part 4.
They've got to get it right. The 3rd time through. Ali had to punch the fire out of Frazier. Ali was known to be said that it's the closest to death he's ever been in the ring with Frazier. Frazier just had so much. He wouldn't let go, but Ali, he pulled it off again. These boys are gonna do it again for a 4th time. Why? I know why the coaches don't want to do it, the family don't want to do it, but this is fighters' time. This fight, again, this is what our history is made about.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Hook misses. That time counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold them. You got to tie them up. You got to lean on them when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
That hook's blocked. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Relax now.
Go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back. Come on.
On to the 2nd round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Just misses with that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That hook just can't find the target. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Catch and shoot. Caught him. Nope, that jab not going to score. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier finally answering back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once and...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Get your boxing back together. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. That punch landed. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick press, boom! In a split second they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Just misses with that jab. Looking to land the hook. There's a counter shot. Misses with the jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
What a punch. That counter shot lands. The right hook misses. The right hook just missed. That big hook doesn't land. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
Together and get back out there and win the round.
The shots, keep smart. Good man, good man. Just same again.
Switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful.
And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Just missed with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Just
that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your butt.
beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big whiff with the right hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to...
Oh my God, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no way Frazier survives this! Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Quick punch scores. There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man, good man.
Don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire
Good there. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out in the first...
There's the bell to start round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the right hook. defense with that left jab. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that hook again. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You're much better than that guy.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Relax now. I don't want you to roll.
Put the boxer back together and put him back in his place.
Take him out. He's ready.
Round 7, here we go. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for it.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. He's just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Every time, is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That hook just can't find the target. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? total domination with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Stay focused.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Smart. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
There, and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight, considering the swelling and the bruising. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Hold it right there. Is this the beginning of the end for... As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.